It's the Caitlin Show.
I've been on a real high authority kick. I don't know if you take it over Mana Drain. Mana Drain, Teferi, all that business. Probably close, huh? Probably fewer people fighting over Boros than Bloom. Train you, mommy. Oh my. Oh my. Draft is starting out frisky. Speaking of Boros, I've been taking Basalt Monolith like really high. I kind of want to consider taking like Chrome Host Seed Shark here. Do something a little different. Switch it up. Now we're going to see Zerta fucking immediately. Immediately. Zernorb deck? Yeah, the red-green one. That's probably the sickest Zernorb deck I've had so far. We trophied with a balanced one last night. Had some good games there. One game I accidentally E-tutored for Zernorb instead of Ballista, and I tilted the fuck off. Just absolutely lost my shit. Yeah, drawing. Yeah, I want some free spells to go with this Shark, Give me some Force Will action. Or maybe some Delve spells. Some Treasure Cruise stuff. There's the Zerta. There's the Zerta to go with the fucking Basalt Monolith. I knew it. I fucking called it. We literally just passed it. I knew it was going to happen. Well, Probe plays pretty well with Seed Shark. Maybe Tutor's Dees. I think he takes Solitude here. I think Solitude's where it's at. Maybe Black has more spells for the Shark. Sometimes it be like that, yeah. That's true. I like this Fable card. This Fable card's fucked up. And then Otawara's here. Atraxa's here. We got options, huh? We got options. Yeah, I like Otawara a lot, but I'm Dreath of Fable. Well, maybe not. There's good white stuff here, too. Skyclave and Caracas. I don't know. I feel like Fable's like a really high pick. Like, I only take, like, Ragavan and Fury over it in red, you know? Berto7411 thinks the sub thinks the 7 months. This guy's Chariot Sweep with the Seed Shark. Just giving you a 4-mana trigger while also being a threat. I guess I take the Seachrome Coast. Other runes is, like, sort of an option. March could be really sick with Seed Shark. I think I'm into March. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Thinking about Jace, thinking about Skydiver. Let's go with Jace here. Let's be a little bit more spell-based. I've been pretty impressed with Paragon. Could take the Vantage if we're serious about this Fable. I don't know if I am serious. Oh, now I'm serious. Nasty or Nate thinks the 3 months there. Some Jeskai? Yeah, maybe. If our mana's good enough. If our mana's good enough, we'll be Soul Time. Is there a chance I want this Soul Herder card? The double red on Pyromancer is kind of iffy here, I think. Green looking stupid open. You think so, KG? I'm not sure about that. I also changed my settings so my opponents can't talk to me. Playing around myself. I guess I'm drafting Jace here. Daze is a free spell. I do like those free spells. And Fire Islet's an option. Right now we just have the 3 red cards, though. I think I'm more interested in red if it's free as opposed to having to, like, spend first picks on it. That's a Jeskai Triome. There's also a Path here and a Narset. And a DAC. We'll see. Free is free. You know what? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Maybe wheel that Plateau. Who knows? Treachery's been good to you? Did I pass a Treachery? Sometimes my eyes glaze over cards. All the packs blur together. Imagine waking up in a coma and having to make a pick. Some foggy memories. Now I need a Tarn. A Tarn would be nice. You are late, Ken Kong. I'm gonna dock you. 50 months pay. The Monastery Mentors made me wish I grabbed that Probe earlier. Fuck hum. Like halfway between a Blink deck and a Spells deck. Wandering Emperor is good. Stevens is good. Lilia's fucked up. Yeah, let's take Wandering Emperor. I took the Jace. Oh, yeah. Hollowed Fountain. Now our mana's looking good. Now this mana drain just looks good, huh? You love to see it. Could use some more blue cards, but I mean, we knew we were going to be fighting for blue. Really, my biggest regret so far is taking that, I don't know, whatever I took over Gitaxian Probe. It might have been the Fable. Bar was an option here. Geralt's an option. Geralt doesn't have like a ton of options now, but I want more options, you know? Like, this would be a good deck for Mystic Confluence and stuff. And Cryptic and all that. Totally reasonable pickup there. The Daze Wheel's a good sign. Really good sign. The thing about Daze is, it's good against decks with like compact curves, and it's also good against the ramp decks, because it's not like they're like getting to 8 mana and then being like, well, guess I'll pass the turn, you know. Nobody does that shit. Just live well into the late game. And like X spells and all that. Happy with that path wheel. Hell yeah, GK. That sounds fun. Absolutely Phil Belmont to a great day of cubing. One of these next few days, I should spend some time on the Arena Cube. Shake some rust off. Deck really could use a Force of Will. And some card draw, huh? Right now we just have Chart a Course, Jace, and Jace. Card draw and filtering. Wouldn't hate like a Wall of Omens for the Soul Herder. Arena Cube Open is this weekend, yeah. No Ban Historic. No Ban Historic looks fun. I don't think I get as many viewers for No Ban Historic as I would for Cube, though. There's a bevy of riches. What the fuck does bevy mean? Does it just mean a lot? That's how I used it. A large group of people or things of a particular kind. I guess that works. Yeah, I almost took that Gear Hulk over Brazen Borrower. I kind of wish I'd done that now that I'm staring at Magma Opus. Frantic Search is tempting. Colonnade's tempting. I almost feel like the Colonnade's gonna wheel with how late we got that Hollowed Fountain, Someone out there took the Teferi, though. Like, what are they doing? Vintage Cube 64 mans? Yeah, those will be sweet. Bevy's similar to Plethora. It is similar. Plethora is a large or excessive amount. Hey, Counterspell. There's that Tarn we were talking about earlier. Yeah, this would have been a sick fucking Gear Hulk deck. What's wrong with me? I don't want any of these cards. Why didn't I take Jailer there? Because I took another card. I liked another card better. Ooh, Teferi. Yeah, Jailer's good with Soul Herder, but that's about it. It's not that good with the rest of my deck. Colonnade, however, just being a free win condition, excellent with the rest of my deck. Watergrave. Why would I want a Watergrave? Way too late in the game to add colors here. Okay, so Subtlety's better with our like flash plan. Wrath of God is kind of nice versus the aggro decks. We have some tools versus aggro. P-Wave, Emperor, Solitude. I'm gonna take the Dig Through Time. I think we need it here. Dig Through Time's gonna make this Chromos Sea Shark look good. Also, where's that Force of Will I wanted, huh? We never got it. Maybe I'm splashing this thing. Hey, thanks, Leviathan. Yeah, Daiko. Nicely done. Can we splash a Tolly? Apparently. What the fuck, Goody Film? What the fuck? What the shit? That Boonbringer Valkyrie is going to make up for not having a Wrath here. Oh, hey, we have one more playable that we need. Maybe Sora will go to the sideboard. Yeah, deck could have used that probe so bad. But other than that, I think this is solid. The probe would have been good with Shredder too. Oh, we got the Wrath. Nice. Does that mean we just cut the Parallax Wave? Wait, how we get last pick Dark Depths? Wasn't there a Thespian stage going around? Oh, love that Nastier, Nate. I think Parallax Wave is going to be sideboarded for the Wrath. Do I play a mountain for the Athari, or do I just lean on the Sunbaked and the Triome? Let's do the main accounts here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. I want more than 10. This is 11 white. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's 11-11 them. Could even 12-10. Updating Stream Decker here. Hey, sup, Peanut Butter? This is my first Seed Shark deck of the season. Let's see if it does work for me. Is Soul Herder still good? Soul Herder works with Raven Inspector and Solitude. Yeah, maybe that's not enough. What do you want to cut it for? I'm down to cut it. It does just, like, sit there and grow, too. Tithe Taker could be, like, something to play and have die. Or maybe you just play the Sower. Like the Scale Lord. I feel like we have enough 5s. Oh yeah, it's good with Skyclave, that's for sure. You still like Parallax Wave? You play Parallax Wave. There's some decks that just like die to it, right? That happens if you exile a Containment Priest with Parallax Wave. I think it's actually bugged. I don't think I can actually give you an answer on that. At least it was bugged with Yorion. Yeah, I think that's right, Cam Bright Bill. I think when he was getting blinked with Yorion, like half the creatures were staying exiled or something, depending on like when they came into play. It was really weird. I don't know if that ever got fixed. I'm just gonna keep Hardcast Days up here. I'm not gonna daze that though. Yeah, go ahead. Mind Twist, you say? Well, I better get this Monastery Mentor down before it gets twisted. Yeah, I'm a fan, Zombisario. Yeah, I don't think you can play that Mind Twist for 2. With us having like 5 cards in hand. This is not impactful enough on 2. Hell yeah, Phil Belmont. Yeah, I found out that the festival that I'm going to next month is going to be outdoors for most of it. And I don't know if I would have booked months in advance if I'd known that, right? Like, what happens if there's a fucking storm? Well. Almost like playing the Dig Through Time over the Jace. Bitter Blossom out. I guess I'll leave Thraven back. Yeah, I've told this story a few times on stream, and it's not a very good story. But a Monomarth was actually the first metal show I ever saw. And one of my first mosh pits. And I did not get hurt in this mosh pit, nor did I hurt anyone. But afterwards, I looked down at myself, and I thought that I was bleeding at first. Because I had somebody else's blood on me. Intense stuff. Gross? Yes, that is the word. Am I sure I didn't hurt anyone? Yeah, I was like 15. All these grown-ass men. All these huge dudes. I weighed almost like half of what I weigh now. I usually do a pretty good job of like matching myself to whatever the mosh pit's doing. Sometimes the only ones that I've been into like even remotely hard recently were hardcore shows. I haven't actually been to a metal show that had that had like people punching each other and stuff in a very long time. Hardcore fans are a little are a little more fucked up though. Hardcore fans are a little crazy. The metal festival I went to recently was extremely soft. It was like fucking, it was like moshing with marshmallows. I like wasn't even pushing people. You love this Phoenix Splash? Yeah, me too. We'll see. There's only 2 red sources, but it could just carry a game. A big marshmallow? I am. I'm very cuddly, AJ. You're not wrong. Windmilling with knives in his hands? Wow, fuck that, psych. Fuck that. Yeah, I remember people like spin kicking and stuff at metalcore shows. Hardcore dancing was always like my least favorite thing. I shouldn't have to watch out for some asshole trying to kick me in the head. Doesn't really matter what their intent is, right? Yeah, exactly, Siebes. Ska punk moshing? Yeah, ska punk moshing is usually pretty light. There's some heavier punk bands. Someone bit you at a Less Than Jake show? Amazing, Eva. I went to a free punk show the other night. It was happening at a dive bar. And the venue's very small. The band that was playing was like pretty good, so we stayed for most of it. The people moshing were just extremely drunk though. Extremely drunk, and like they had this moshing style of like running into people, but like not like a drunken bull in China shop, you know? Like not trying to hurt people, but also not aware of themselves and their bodies at all. Average Less Than Jake pit? I'm not sure that's... When I saw Less Than Jake, they were very friendly. The crowd was very friendly. The band was very friendly. Everyone was cheerful. There was no biting. I think the trombone player carries that band, by the way. That's probably the case for a lot of ska bands. What's up, Sylvan? Only show you got injured at was Aquabats? Amazing. I don't think I've actually been injured at a show. Let's fucking snuff out. I went to a funk show about half a year ago where I got so dehydrated from drinking and dancing that I got a leg cramp. Does that count? Does that count as getting injured at a show? Hey, we're ahead on life totals. No, I almost played another counterspell just in case. Just in case they had the Force of Will. Oh, do they have a Daze as well? Or maybe it's Force Negation. It's probably one of those. They went to play something and they couldn't. That's amazing. All your paintings. That's fantastic. Well, that is not a solution to my current predicament yet. Same big gorillas. Rude. Yep, can't beat that. Sleeper just taking a nap on my face. Unbeatable. Oh, hey, we can beat it. Run on time Skyclave. Yeah, just let them like draw cards and murder me down to 8 life. And uh-huh. Okie dokie. Here we go. Now we're cooking. What's up, Burnsby? Yeah, we haven't seen Wasteland out of them, just the strip mine, but or anything. I guess I'm not counting that. I'm gonna end the game with like this fucking mana draining counterspell in my hand. My tokens are bigger. I don't have any tokens. Hey, Shellshock1, thanks for 4 months there. Popping in to use your Prime sub. Popping in for the Prime. Popping for Prime. Been loving the YouTube videos. Nice, Shellshock. That's awesome to hear. All right, back to your turn. I sure have done a lot this game, Hey, I've been B. Thanks for 47 months. Madman says that 47 isn't a funny number in any way. There's probably a way. There's a way somewhere in there. Nid Corinne thinks the sub thinks the 4 months. We did not loot Colonnade, no. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, the Shack thinks the 62 months. Yeah, I understand that. When Paragon's fucked up, it's fucked up. I will now rebuy all of my things. This deck's kind of good against Tinker for Blightsteel Colossus, isn't it? We have like a bunch of bounces and exile effects. No one's going to Tinker Blightsteel against me, though. We got the Seed Shark Dig Through Time combo. See if we can connect them this game. Okay. Come on, Blightsteel! It's not going to be Blightsteel. It's going to be some fucking Eldrazi. I guess Ulamog would be beatable, because we can just path it. Not pleasant, but beatable. I made an Everflowing Chalice for like 24 the other day. We just channeling into Mana Rocks? Is this the turn? Back to you, friend. Not killing the 3-man Inspector. Bold. The card they channeled is Triplicate Titan. It's a 9-mana 9/9 Flying Vigilance Trample. When it dies, they get 3 3/3s. 1 with Flying, 1 with Vigilance, and 1 with Trample. I do have much experience dealing with Triplicate Titan. I had to kill it 3 times the other day. And I had like a Wormcoil engine smashing into it, and oh my god. I liked my balance into blind Memory Jar Crack. Well, it wasn't fully blind, but it was probably the highlight of the league for me. Blue source for this Brazen Bar would be pretty good, huh? Mystic Forge? Yeah, I mean, it's a nice combo card. I think people overdraft it, but I have had decks for it. I think my opponent's playing a Workshop deck, Workshop Green with Channel. Kind of sweet. Maybe this path's bad. Because I don't kill them here. And now next turn, maybe they make the 9/9 blocker. I mean, they're only going to have 5 mana here, but they could have hit like Academy. They tutored for an island? That's just not the land that I would have grabbed is all. If I was them. They activate the Incubator token and serve all the gain for it. I'm just going to hit them with the Chrome Host. And hopefully they lose to this. Damn it. Yeah, I'm getting punished for that path. Just immediately. Well, if we find another blue source, we can play the Brazen Borrower and win through the Titan here. Great. Just really good timing on that. When did I think to draw with Canyon? For days, very specifically. I don't think Brazen Borrower does it now, right? Because they can 9 me in the air and I'm at 18. Yeah, I think I fucked this game up by pathing the Sundering Titan. The Sundering Titan didn't matter. That was a bad path. Save it for the Titan, we just win. Well, fucked up the easiest game of all time. That's always good. Always a good thing to do. I think this album drops soon. November 3rd. I guess it's not that soon. I need to wake up. Seems worth dazing. And the Jace is probably looting away P-Wave. Maybe a land. Yeah, definitely a land. Do I ever listen to Mesa? No, not familiar. Hoping I find a counterspell before they get to Sundering Titan mana again. Seems like a path target to me. Yarp. What's at 13? Maybe just casting Barber. Barber is good. Alright, well, I'll probably bounce that. Hell yeah. I guess I loot. Get my uptick on. You know how safe you feel with a counterspell in hand? It's like before you're like sitting outside shivering, and now you're inside with a cup of cocoa. Warm blanket curled up around you. Well, there goes that dream. My opponent could stop playing heaters. That sure would be nice. Sure would be preferred. Yeah, I just spilled my fucking cocoa. I don't think I'm supposed to wrath here. But I think we win this race. EOT Solitude. EOT Solitude and Exile Nothing. Yeah, that might have worked. With the Wanderer Pump. What are you green sunning for here? If you're green sunning for 2. Why'd they have the Soul Ring? It doesn't matter. Also, now they have infinite mana. Well, it's a bit of a bummer. Always use Yield to Basalt Monolith, so this takes as little time as possible. A fun shuffle. Yeah, I've got some ideas on a cube I want to build. I have most of the cards out for it already. I'll have to order some stuff. I don't think it's going to be anything too expensive. I think the most expensive card I'm missing is a Plateau. This is why the fuck would I own a Plateau? What's the theme? I think it's going to be like a really high-powered 360 card cube. 2 sets of power in there. Phoenix of Merit, things up 43 months. This could be a Ballista. It could be. There's a few cards that are just like big fatties you could throw a Call to Complete on too. We'll see what they got. I'm gonna lose 2 white sources here, so I guess I do this. But yeah, with Palantir, I have. I really like Palantir in the workshop decks. Because ideally workshop decks, like what my opponent's playing, ideally those decks have a high curve anyway. And you can play a turn 1 off workshops. Pretty satisfying there. The whiff, the Kin and Waffle. Yeah, they milled at 4 and 5. And I think they took like a grand like 9 damage from all of it. It was wild. Because 4 was like 4 lands and 5 had 2 lands in it. Sure. You have an EDH deck based around making the opponent make choices. Do you have that old fucking artifact? It's 3 mana. I believe Pete Vinters did the art. It's 3 mana, and then for 3 mana, not tapping, so you can activate it multiple times per turn. You can separate that. You pull out the top 10 cards of your library, and one of your opponents, like, fucking face down fact or fictions them. So they choose, like, how large they want to make the piles, and it's all face down, right? And then you pick one of the piles, and you get to take a card from it. End result, once you've done all this shenanigans, is you're basically spending 3 mana to impulse, but you get to make your opponents, like, split a fact or fiction pile that's 10 cards deep every turn, as many times as you want for 3 mana. It's like one of my favorite cards. Excuse me. The other half is permanently exiled, yeah. Your store owner played it in Legacy 12 post the other day. Amazing. I kind of don't want to kill any of these pests. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to try and two-shot them. Hope they don't end up flyer next turn. Are they just moving the Cauldron Complete? Vomit. Yeah, I found Frisky and Portal when I was building a casual self-mill deck with, like, Oracle, 4-mana Jace, but I wasn't doing, like, the degenerate Oracle stuff. I had, like, Laboratory Maniac in there, Jace Memory Adept, that sort of thing. Just, like, a bunch of ways to mill myself 10. I'm gonna use the win conditions that everybody hates this format, but I'm going to do them stupidly. Do not fear, opponents. Gentle opponents. Oh shit, we drew another flyer. That could be real. Now if the Kinnan hits a flyer, it's not lethal. They get 2 Kinnan activations based on the lands in play. You hope the opponent's having fun? Yeah, I just hope everyone has a good time. This is game 2. We're down a game. I threw game 1. I just, like, hucked it into the ocean. I was like, fuck this game. The opponent was like, yeah, alright. Perfectly good game. I'll take it. Only one because the talisman damage. Good call. Well, that's way better for me. You can't find this song on YouTube? Let me link you. The band is Advent Horizon. Advent Space Horizon. And this song just came out a month ago. I've been waiting on this album for a bit. I'm pretty excited about it. It's not coming out until another month or so. I recall. Okay, well, that wins. That's something that I think I would love doing, but just don't have time for. Making music. Hexproof is cheat. I guess I play this. Your Lotus is shy? Oh, that's cute. It's nervous. It's just more nervous than the opponent's Lotus. I'm just playing Borrower here. What's this business about Canadian chocolate bars? I'm not sure I believe any of y'all. I don't think they allow chocolate in Canada. That's why they had to invent maple syrup. Seems like not a card I want to let resolve. Candy bar. Candy bar, not chocolate bar. Name one candy bar without chocolate. That's right, you can't do it. Twizzlers? Twizzlers is your candy bar? Laffy Taffy? Taffy is not a candy bar. Neither are nerds. I've never had a Payday. I assume it's disgusting. A stick of butter? Finally, some real answers. You love Payday? Why do you hate chocolate? Rice Krispie Treats, also not a candy bar. You make them by the tray. By the fucking tray. You can also get Rice Krispie Treats with a layer of chocolate if you want. Airhead's not a candy bar. I've decided that I'm a candy bar purist. I'm on the opposite side of the candy bar spectrum than I am on the sandwich spectrum. Sounds like candy bar purists have a chocolate requirement. I don't even know if that's true. I'm just not sure. Just not sure if they exist is all. A bag of Skittles that got left in the sun? Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe someone sat on it to cement them. Is a Slim Jim a candy bar? A Slim Jim is more of a candy bar than a lot of what people have been floating. But no, it is not. I don't need to mana drain this. I could just Skyclave it. Don't want the mana though. I'm greedy. This is like the perfect soundtrack to Upticking to Fairy. Just chill. Just relaxing. Are popsicles candy bars? No, they are not. So what a candy bar? A ho-ho? We don't use those terms on this stream. This is a sex positive stream. Are burritos candy bars? I think it depends on the content of the burrito. Well, that's bad for me. The shield counters counter sour? I feel like they don't. Am I a candy bar? I am, yeah. I was tested. I'm like 40% nougat. Licorice is literally a bar made of candy. It is not. Licorice is not in bar form. It's in like tube form. I think that's what a lot of people are, what's stalling a lot of folks. Licorice is disgusting. Well, that's true, but not relevant to the conversation. Toblerone? I think Toblerone is starting to get... I think that's the line. Toblerone. I think you found the line. If someone called a Toblerone a candy bar, I would not correct them. I don't think I would correct someone if they called, like, a bag of Skittles a candy bar either, but, you know. I just don't think I'm that keen on correcting people or their candy bar definitions in person. Obviously, online is different. Can't let someone get away with that online. But I think we all agree that in person's different. Fucking thing has reach. It's weird, but I'm gonna try to course first. Could hit Parallax Wave, yeah. Or Jace. I just realized that I land 4 lands. You prefer doing it in person? Yeah. Excuse me, that's a Toblerone. It's not a candy bar. I feel like if you act like an online person in real life, with the actualies and everything,